Hello Libra, thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. There is a website at the bottom, llewellyn.com, but I am now realizing that this is a 2004 deck. I have a more current deck within the last 5 years, I want to say, and the current website I think is usgamesinc.com. So feel free to check out any of that information if you want. If you look up Cyril, I think you'll find their stuff easily. Supportive Oracle Cards, Spellcasting Oracle Cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lisbeth. There's the spelling of their names if you want it. Feel free to freeze frame if you want to get that. There are some websites here. The one that always sticks out to me is shewhoisart.com. There's a couple others. Feel free to freeze frame and use that information if you want, of course. All right. What do we have for Libra? Oh, that's interesting. I felt like the energy wanted to go faster. You don't have fast cards, though. Well, okay, hold on. Hold on. The energy... See... Okay, so the energy... there is a fast energy around you, but I'm noticing you have boundaries and you have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles reminds me of you guys too. The scales, sometimes like the balancing of things. Like the Six of Pentacles is like a good give-take balance in my opinion. So that reminds me of you guys. And I feel like it's kind of telling me that, you know, you're very important in this situation, but it's not as much in your control as you want it. You're trying to keep things regulated. You're trying to keep things from going outside of the boundaries. Like, boundaries is huge here. But, like, when I get the Six of Pentacles, because... And the reason I'm saying that is, like, the Justice card is your card, technically. It's just this one always reminds me of you guys. I just feel like it's not at its full potential. And it's kind of like, I feel restricted, but I'm trying to also keep the situation under control. And there's only so much I can do without breaking these boundaries. It's a big challenge. I feel like this is a very big challenge. And I feel like I'm questioning. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing what's best for everybody, but I keep questioning, am I really doing what's best for everybody? Because I don't know. This doesn't work out, or it doesn't seem to be working out exactly the way I want it to, and I'm not really even sure it's going to give the outcome that needs to happen here. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like what I'm nervous about is like, I'm setting somebody else up for an advantage that's unfair. And I'm trying to not let that happen, but I'm having a hard time blocking that. That's what I want. I don't want somebody to have an unfair advantage, and I don't think... I really, like, I keep using the word unfair. I just don't think that's right that somebody else can make out on other people's work. I don't think that's okay. It's not right. And I keep feeling that. And I want to like reevaluate this. I want to block them from doing that. It's kind of like, I know everybody's going to have all their stuff over here, and somebody keeps going by and they just keep taking a little bit from everybody. They don't really notice, but it's kind of like they make out with 3 times as much as everybody else, but people don't notice because they're only taking a little bit from everybody. But you're like, that's not right. That's not right. Because they're making out with 3 times as much and they're putting in half as much effort. Like, it's like everybody's supposed to get $1. Everybody's putting in $1 worth of effort. Everybody should get that $1, just to make it super simple, you know. They're putting in 50 cents worth of effort, ending up with $3. It's not right. It's not fair. It's just not fair, and it's just really making me upset about it. I feel like this is something, if this reading is going to hit, it probably is really obnoxious to you. Like, I really, really don't like this. I really am not a fan, and I want to block that. I want to block that, but I have to be careful about how I handle this. Because if I start blowing this person in, there's a lot of other things. There's a lot of other problems that are going to happen because it's like, I can't just call it out. I feel like if I do, all of a sudden, we get a lot of discord, we get a lot of confusion. I got to stop it without highlighting it too much. I don't want this to get even more out of control. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. You're very effective here, by the way. again, this card that reminds me of you. You are effective. You just maybe don't believe you're that effective. I feel like maybe you just don't see it yet. Because there's a lot of stress here, and there's a lot of like, what's really happening? The dreams in this situation is kind of like, I don't know what's actually happening. I don't know if people are just telling me things and making them up. I don't know if this is going to go better down the road. I don't know if I'm making the right decision. The dreams is kind of like, the way I view dreams anyway, is like you have some prophetic dreams, you have some processing of information dreams, you have some just random dreams. There's other different types of dreams, but like I don't know exactly what type of information is coming towards me. Is this something coming towards me that I just need to work out? I just need to sort out my energy. Is this information just something that's going to happen? Is it truthful information? Is this information from a different source that I'm not aware of? I don't know what to think of it. Like when I see dreams, it's like I don't know what to do with the information. When I see that card in your reading, it's like I don't know what to do with it. Especially if you're a person like me, which my dreams are they can be really complicated. So it's kind of like let me like sort out all the imagery on this one. And they always have been. I don't know why. They just always have been. Yeah, but this is also, by the way, when I see this card, it's a lot of stress that leads to success, which tells me you're going in the right direction. I just feel like you may not be convinced that you are, which ironically is why you're going to succeed. Because you're really not convinced that you're going down the right path, so you keep double, triple, quadruple checking things, which is why you do have a really good outcome. I mean, just to be fair, you got the High Priestess, and you're not trusting everything you see. You're like, I don't know if that's right. Let me keep checking. All right, this is good. Well, and then you're like, well, it was good like 2 days ago. Let me double check that again. You're not like the situation. You're not trusting it, so you keep triple, quadruple checking it. That is literally, I feel like, why you're going to succeed. That thing you're trying to block, there's more information coming out about that. I think I'm letting that person sink their own ship is what's going to eventually happen. There's a really great outcome here, right? The Sun card is popping up. It comes up in the challenge position saying, you know what, let that person sink their own ship because that'll work out the way it kind of needs to work out. Let them sink their own ship. I feel like they're gonna. Because at some point, people are going to realize what's going on here. And I get like, things get really stable. When I get the good luck card coming in, it kind of, I don't know. I'm not a person that really believes in coincidence. I believe like everything happens for a reason. I'm one of those. So it may look like luck just went the right way and this person got their just desserts, but it's like, it's coming. It's coming. And the right person will see it, and you don't have to be involved in it. You don't have to get stuck in the middle of it. It'll just be done deal before you even know. Especially when I see this cat, and this cat does not look impressed to me. They're just kind of like, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Like, what do you think you're doing? The Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups coming in. When this is sorted out, that person sinks their own ship. But then people, like, they move forward and they really evaluate things and they do things differently after that. This doesn't seem like something you have a hand in, but I feel like you're going to like the outcome. So like this does seem like it's very complicated. There's a lot of things that you're helping, and you're helping with the boundaries and you're maintaining the boundaries. The person you're trying to block, they're going to sink their own ship. Other people are going to take care of that. They're going to restructure the thing so that doesn't get a chance to happen again. I don't feel like that's a bad thing. I think that actually works to your advantage. Also because you don't have to have your hand in it. Makes it even easier on you. When that person sinks their own ship, that does seem like that's very important to this whole situation. Because I get like, things move forward quickly after that. And I'm getting new opportunities open up. And I'm getting the happiness with the Two of Wands. I don't feel like this is expected, but I do feel like it's very advantageous to you and everybody else. That person sinking their own ship, the way it happens is great. I don't know, it works best for you and everybody else. You definitely want to keep your eye on it. So I don't want to say like don't worry about it because I don't think that's realistic. So you definitely want to keep your eye on it. But like if you're not connected with it and it seems to solve itself, it's a lot better for you. It's just a lot better for you. Just as long as you keep maintaining the boundaries that you need to maintain in this situation, keep your eye on that. You know it's not right. You're trying to figure out how to deal with it. Give it some time. Keep your eye on it. Try to stay back from it. Maybe just keep gathering information to make sure like you can even like so that later if somebody's like, well, you knew that was happening? Well, I thought it was happening. I was double checking, triple checking, and I kept looking at it to make sure I wasn't just thinking something was happening. But by the time I was ready to move forward because I knew what was going on, it was already sorted out. Oh, okay, that's a good idea, Libra. I feel like that'll just kind of like, because you'll also come across like I'm not looking to start a problem or accuse people if I don't know for 100% sure that that's what's going on. People will just look at you more favorably. I just feel like this goes favorably if you let this person sink their own ship. If you are keeping notes on them, be careful where you keep those notes. Especially if this is business. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you work for a business and you have email, they can access everything you do on that email, and if you're on their server, there's no privacy at all. Just keep that in mind. Even if you think there is, there's not. I'm just warning you. Do what you got to do. Is there anything else with this? Like, I almost feel like the biggest part of this is like let this person sink their own ship, because it does seem to set something in motion where better things come because of it. I feel like that's the big piece. To give you confidence that you're doing what you need to do, you are doing really well. Keep an eye on this person. Try not to stress over it too much. Let them sink their own ship. It changes the whole dynamic. Things go like there's something really good that comes in, and that you're included in this happiness. You're included in that. So everybody plus you're also there. So that person sinking their own ship is going to work to your advantage, especially if you're not connected with it. I'm just saying. Anything else? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.